Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Spire. Today we are playing this silent with a cup of coffee. Once again, I did have some leftover coffee from the last episode, so it's still what we're sipping on. Still gonna keep the fast mode on. This is not the right character. So let's just embark on another journey. So first off, I just want to preface by saying we've been playing the silent on the biggest tunnel vision I've ever had in this game for the entire series. I did a lot of research on the silent yesterday. I was watching a 3 hours YouTube video from, yet again, this guy called Jorbs. Shout out to that guy. Super analytical videos, very awesome to watch. It, like I said, took 3 hours, so it was quite a lecture, but I think I learned a lot. And what am I saying by tunnel vision, right? Might be thinking, or it might even be obvious to you, depending on how much experience you have with this game. You might either be thinking, what the heck is he talking about, or you already know what I'm talking about. I lean into archetypes with the silent more than any other deck, and I force archetypes or die trying, instead of just taking solid cards with the intention of having a good balanced deck in mind. Like, for example, the Ironclad is all about the balance for me. I grab a good block, I grab good scaling, a little bit of AoE, a little bit of single target, you know, trying to have a little bit of everything. But with the silent, I just go hard for the synergies. I'm usually lacking some either block or damage mitigation or AoE. I think we need to focus way more on building a solid deck instead of going for a crazy, like, super fun poison build or a super crazy shiv build. Just go for the solid cards and try to have a cohesive deck that works against everything, instead of just one that's gonna pop off like crazy and just annihilate the third floor or die trying, right? So without further ado, let's just get started. Hate this, obviously. This is cool, but I don't think we should do it this early, especially not taking 18 damage when we already start with less. And yeah, we'll take 3 potions. These two are fine. Fire potion is actually fantastic. Don't like snack all. Probably gonna replace that pretty soon. Boss's Guardian, I think, is the easiest of them all. And we should go for as many elite fights as possible on the silent, is something I've learned too. Kind of talked about it last time on the Ironclad, that it wasn't as important on him as the other characters, but I still think it's pretty important. And we can't go for a campfire before any of... No, we can actually. We can go this way. 1, 2... I think 2 elites are acceptable. I think we need to force 3. Because if we're gonna force 3, it's gonna be without a campfire before, and I would like to upgrade my weak before I do that. I think we'll go this way to still go for the, you know, max 3, or hopefully only just 3, you know, normal fights, the easier fights guaranteed, and the easy pool that we talked about in the last episode. If you haven't watched the last episode, I apologize, because you don't know what the crap I'm talking about. Yeah. It's acceptable. I am a fan of the fast mode though. I really am. Now, why didn't I play Survivor? Because I didn't consider that he would lose his weekend. It's okay. Like, here immediately I'm getting rid of this for the speed potion. Alright. I think Riddle with Hose is bad. Tactician isn't gonna work now. I think Piercing Whale is a fantastic card that's gonna help me out a lot in the future, and even immediately on some of the elite fights, especially the sentries. So we'll go with that. That's gonna be nice if we get a lot of free shivs. I think it's quite too early for a shop, but we had to take it if we wanted this path. As expected, we can't really buy anything other than Sucker Punch, which I think is quite a bad card. We don't have any shivs yet, obviously can't take that, so... I don't like skill potions because they're inconsistent. And I don't think Blade Dance is too good value either. Since I don't want to force that archetype, you know? We're just gonna actually remove a basic block here. I was gonna play that this turn. Alright, let me take a sip of my coffee here. So I am enjoying the fast mode. I think it's pretty sweet. Oh, so that was a terrible turn. That's when we want to go for a kill. Can still go for a kill here, and we will. Thankfully. We have taken more damage than we wanted. Prepared apparently is also terrible value when you really think about it. Which is something I learned through the video, of course. I mean, draw 1, that's +/-1, I thought, but of course it's also taking up a slot, so it's actually just -1, which is garbage. Upgraded though, it is pretty okay, especially if you have discard enablers like Tactician and Reflex, then it's fantastic. We don't right now, but Backflip is overall a super good value card. It's not really what we need early on for the elite fights. We need strong damage, but Cloak and Dagger isn't going to give us that either, so I'd rather take the Backflip. This is going to be very good in the future. So you're always buffing, so we kind of like... I'm happy we didn't throw Neutralize, because that's going to be effective on the next turn, but I would like another Strike. And I don't want a Backflip for the Neutralize, because that would just be terrible. So we want it when you're actually attacking, right? So now's the time. Then we block, and then we hit you. So that was actually pretty okay. Overall, it could have been a little bit better by drawing one more strike on the first turn, but that's acceptable. That's nice. We're still gonna have to end up using another block though, but we did get 3 damage free out of it. It's gonna be 13 blocks, so we're gonna take a little bit of damage. Am I okay with that? Yes, because you're gonna scale very hard, but also I won't take damage at all actually because nunchucks. It's just a thing I didn't consider. Alright, I didn't think we took any damage there, so that's nice. This is like a palm and strike. I don't know if you get one more draw if you upgrade it. The effect is also pretty good, but like I said, we need early damage for elite fights. And if it's a sentry fight, all out attack is gonna help us out a lot. So it's definitely something I'm okay with taking. If we upgrade it, it's gonna be 4 more damage to all of them, which is pretty decent. This is fantastic still. This is also one of the best upgrades, but this is more consistent because this is good against Lagavulin and Gremlin Knob, while this is better against sentries, and it's a 66% chance that we'll fight either of the other two, so we're gonna go with this one first. If we end up fighting sentries, it's still okay, we still have the AoE, right? And it's not like the weak is gonna be bad, it's just gonna be, you know, less good. And I'll buy 1 just so we won't take damage. I don't really think we need a dex, we're gonna go with a Swift Potion. And it did end up not being the sentries. Unfortunately, we drew Neutralize on the wrong turn. It's a bummer. We should have played that before we played the all-out attack, because we could have ended up discarding the Neutralize, which would have been 3 less damage. Overall, not a big deal at all. And this guy is a race against time. You don't want to block against him. Obviously, it's going to get a lot stronger. He's going to debuff now and make us vulnerable, which is pretty... He literally just changed his behavior. Why did he do that? I have no idea. I have no idea what that happened. That's like the one skill we're fine using. I'll block, you know what? I don't want to take 24 damage. I really don't. So I'm using that instead. I think the fire potion is more valuable. Paper crane is so good with the silent, and attack potion is also fantastic. So apparently I've been underrating the poison stab. It's both decent single target stab and it's, you know, scaling damage. So I guess we'll give it a shot then. Do you want to go for another elite fight? We are getting low on HP, but I still want the other elite fight. That's singing ball is super nice. That is acceptable. Please draw. Alright, you don't want to play that. You want to wait and then... Oh well. I want all out attack, of course. Didn't get that. Still can't get that. Didn't get that. So we're gonna poison you. Save this for a turn with both attacks, I think. Since we can't just block instead. You know what? I'm kind of embarrassed. I should have played this instead and focused more damage. Another one. Okay. Well. That's an easy one. Okay. Gonna hide it here while we play this fight out. All right. Please don't discard my days. Thank you. Alright, we did take a lot of damage. That's pretty nice. Do we really care about 2 piercing whales? Like, that's like a really good one-time block, so I think maybe, yeah. I don't think reflex is that good. I think tactician is actually more usable. It's definitely not bad, but I think 2 piercing whales is actually kind of nice. I did think you were gonna hit for 0. Huh. Okay. still a pretty good fight nonetheless. Apparently Skewer is also very nice, but who's the boss? It's the Guardian. But I think I want it over these two. I mean, this is scaling single target damage, which is pretty okay. It's better than the Blade Us. For sure, if we don't go for, you know, a specific archetype. We could go archetype with Ninja Scroll this, but don't think about it. Just play solidly and pick the Skewer. Really don't want to take damage here, of course. Right. That was very nice. Didn't take any damage. There's another reflex again. I want a third one, but deflect is pretty solid. So I think I'm gonna go with that. Definitely heal up here. Ah, I want to avoid another fight. Put some scaling damage on him. Block the free damage. Yeah, let's just avoid damage. Every single point of damage we can. 21, so you'll just die with this. Swift potion is nice. I love both of these. This is super good single target damage for the future. But this is scaling AoE. Right now we just have just have like burst AoE, like, oh, I don't remember what it calls it, but yeah, just not scaling AoE. It's front loaded damage, right? That's what it calls it. But against the Guardian, I think this is much better. Against the Champ, this is also super nice. It's actually good against most bosses, while this is better against clearing rooms. I think we'll go Terror. That for free is nice. That's upgrade is also nice. This is also a fantastic upgrade. And I think we need to deal damage before he hits us hard, so I think we'll go with a Skewer upgrade. There it is. Still gonna use the Poison Stab for a little bit of scaling. But then you're already in block mode, so that's very nice. Alright, Alright, apparently I didn't draw enough blocks, so I needed to do that. That's okay, I guess. Alright, sweet. Now you're vulnerable for the fight. You're gonna hit me for 12. I'm not gonna use the Skewer here. We'll just block and then apply scaling damage. Dude, this is a shit turn. Wow. $29, huh? That's 32. So I can't deal this damage. No, actually, I'll deal more than 32 because you're already weakened. I don't have Skewer nearly guaranteed with Swift Potion, so we're just gonna break it. All right. Put some more scaling damage on you, which is nice. sure. That was the first damage of the fight. Can't really complain there. I'm not gonna be able to use this again. So maybe I should. Oh, dude, I should use poison stab there, of course. Dude, I'm stupid. Oh well, it's fine. All things considered, this will break even. Very nice. 20 damage is nothing really. It's gonna be 30 damage. Won't kill you. But I could take the 20 and then you're guaranteed to die the next turn. Or now because you're vulnerable. Right. remember the vulnerability. Okay, so I think Corpse Explosion is super good hallway clear. But I also think Adrenaline is very nice. And I'm not sure what I think about Last Life. Nice stretch. Not sure at all what I think about it yet. We're gonna go Corpse Explosion for fantastic wave clear. Buffer Dripper is scary. Ring of the Snake is pretty good. But just flat out removing 2 cards is probably better. Because this scares the shit out of me. Yeah. It's not the best, but it's okay. So Guardian, aka Hyper Beam, scary. Kinda wanna go this path with all the elites, so like 1, 2, 3. So it's a lot of question mark rooms, which are nice. But I do want this shop, so I'm gonna go this path and then tweak towards it. This fight sucks. I should have used the Dex potion, I think. Oh well. I don't want to use the block potion for that damage. That just doesn't feel right. Would be nice to have the terror free for that, but that's okay. We should easily be able to clear this turn. Yeah. That's a pretty nice fight. I did take a little bit of damage, but it's alright. I don't want another skewer. I think 11 damage and then next turn gain 1 energy for 1 energy is pretty good. Sneak Strike is not gonna work in our deck right now. Apparently it's a very nice card for a Snecko Eye deck, but we don't have that right now, so not gonna take it in case we get Snecko Eye from the next boss, you know. Yeah, I think we'll grab the Flying Knee. I think it's quite nice. We're going for a shop very soon, so probably just get Shame. It's gonna be slightly cheap, but then we have the... you know what, I don't think it's worth the extra 10. Happy Flower is pretty nice. Alright, that was a fantastic first turn, although he's gonna block a ton now. Just a little bit scary. Oh yeah, that's... Dude, that was stupid. I'm fine taking 1 damage. That's acceptable. I think we can get a Predator. I think it's pretty okay. Better than these two. Or do I want the max HP? You know what? I'd probably want the max HP over that. I should have used this because you're not gonna die from the corpse explosion because I went for the lowest target. So if there was the exact same damage if I just got through the all-out attack. That was pretty silly. But I still should be able to kill you next turn. Hopefully. I actually can't. That's quite silly, but I mean, it's not like I'm gonna take damage, so still alright. I think that was definitely worth the fire potion. Blur I think is very nice, so we'll grab that immediately. That's scaling AoE, which we didn't grab with the Gripping Clouds. I think that's worth it. So this is like double this, but we start with it, but then it's only from the start. It's not gonna keep scale, you know? It's just like dots, really. It's not scaling at all. This is obviously fantastic, but we can't afford that. We don't have any powers yet. Or remove a card, of course. I don't think we're gonna go with that, though. I think we're going for this and the region. I think this is very valuable to get out here immediately. Oh, I think I could only draw one card, but I did draw it. Oh, bless. It's gonna be 16 damage. That's 9, so I need to block for another 7. Do I have a survivor in my hand? I don't. Maybe I should play that first turn. I'm gonna play that now. I want to go for the corpse explosion play, but we really needed to get some block going. Would I rather have scaling damage for you or do the AoE immediately so you will die guaranteed when I get the corpse explosion on you? Probably the scaling damage. We got 1 energy back. Now I think we definitely play the all-out attack. We could have played one more block, but actually that probably would have been worth it. 15 damage. Easily block that and wait, stall for the corpse. What? What am I doing, dude? I was getting so confused there. Oh, I can't attack, so I can't even weaken you. Right. That's terrible. Please, draw corpse explosion. It's a pretty low chance, but please, 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 dude. Shit. I guess we'll have the corpse explosion you instead then. Oh well, couldn't get a corpse explosion play going. Unlucky, dude. On skills, huh? I think backstab is gonna help out a lot. I don't quite want to go for healing here. That's very nice. I won't risk it this time. I don't think we need to. Thank you, bronze scales, but this fight is bad. But I straight up played every single card. This or Noxious? Probably Noxious. Like, take 3 damage and get the wounds, or get 6 scaling. It's like, or you know, just deal 30. Yeah, deal 30 is way better than the scaling here, but maybe we just block and attack you once. Yeah, I think so. Alright, not too bad, all things considered. Hey. This is good AoE, but we already have that now, so we don't need it anymore. This can be good. But we don't have enough draw to make it work, I think, so I'd rather just take the max HP, to be honest. 12 damage, that's easy. But what do I want to discard? I can play everything except one card here. I mean, I'm gonna get enough block here so I don't need the blur. Well, I mean, take it. It's nice damage. No blocks, huh? Real funny game. Real funny. Going into an elite fight with 5 HP or going to a super elite fight after just healing. Shit, dude. I don't think there's a choice really, but it still sucks so much. 3 strength on you guys sucks so much as well. We're just straight up dead, I think. That's 20 damage. Please don't throw corpse explosion. Thank you. And it deal 14 damage to you. I can't do that. I cannot do that. So you got me entangled and now I lost because of it. Because you would have died, which means you would have died, which means I was just one away attack from killing you. I could have just hit you, hit you. And I would have won the fight. Now I lost the run because of intangibility. Because you're just gonna... Well, actually, it's just at the start turn. You're not even gonna take 3 from this. Sucks to suck, I guess. I think we played a lot better, though. I think we just didn't get enough oomph, and we got super unlucky with taking too much damage previously. Probably because of misplay. Was my bad, but I still think overall played much more solidly. I think we would have died much earlier if I just went for an archetype immediately. So, I mean, it's the first run on the entire series that we played this with this strat in mind, or not this strat in mind, but like in this play style on the silent. We've always been going for the hard combos ever since the beginning. So I think we did make a lot of good progress for our first run of that, and now we just need to learn how to draft better and just overall building a better deck this way instead of going hard for combos. I still think that's super fun. It's definitely something we're gonna go for, but I still think you need you know, a good draft for the normal force and the hallways, right? Anyways, that's gonna do it for this episode, guys. If you liked the video, make sure to leave a like on it. If you want to see more, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next episode, which will be the defect. Bye bye.